Hi guys, I hope you're well. Excuse the light and the weird dragon eyes in my glasses. I'm just literally sat in front of a ring light as it is going slightly dusky dark, so I want you to get the true colour of this piece I have on today. So this is John Renau's Selena. She came out in the collection but one. She's part of the Smart Lace collection in colour Martini, which is code 101F48T, as you can see there. So Selena is a straight synthetic style. As you can see, she's poker straight, and she comes to, my collarbone's here, she's like a long bob style, almost just sort of above my sort of breastbone really. She's poker straight. I would say with Selena, she is a completely synthetic style, so she's not a HD fibre. And I really like these sort of really chic poker straight styles. But in comparison to the other synthetic styles I have, so sort of Sarah and Rachel out of the John Renau collection, just as an example, I do find she does feel a little bit more dry in terms of the fibres in comparison to those other styles. Now that might be because the others are a curly synthetic. I just honestly don't know, but that's just my personal opinion on this. I do feel it is, in terms of the touch, I mean, as you can see, she moves absolutely gorgeously. She looks so chic. I've not done anything with her. I normally do wear her up off my face purely because I do find she is quite dense in the front, and I do find no matter how I kind of part her or try and style her, she does tend to fall forward quite a lot. So just personally for myself, I love the sleekness of the style, but I do tend to put her up off my face quite a lot. Now she does have a nice temple to temple lace front, as you can see. I mean, because of the colour as well, it's absolutely flawless. I do get so many compliments on this when I do tell people it's a wig. They start like looking and being like, oh, really? And I kind of point out to them what makes them see it's a wig. And they're like, oh God, that's amazing. Because if you can see the routing on it. That's, excuse my shiny forehead as well. You know, the routing is fantastic. Now, you can see where obviously the wefting starts. But again, because of this colour, it blends in really nicely. And I do find she is a slightly extended. So normally with the temple to temple ones, I tend to come like where my eyebrow arches, but this one is very much where my temples are, which is further over, which is really nice. Now, in terms of the colour, she's in shade Martini, which is a really beautiful light ashy blonde, and it's so light, and it's almost got streaks of like silver and white running through it. She's such a beautiful colour. I really adore the colour. So I'll take you around the cab and I'll show you how I tend to style her. So my head measures 22.5-inch circumference. So I do have a fairly sizable noggin, but I find her really comfortable. Now, as you can see, she is a wefted cap, and because I have a buzz and I've got sort of hair there, as you can see, I do find these really comfortable. I don't find them itchy. They don't bother me at all. And because there is quite a lot of stretch in a wefted cap, I feel she is really roomy. Now, she does have the elastic adjusters at the back if you did need to tighten her up, and she does have the Velcro ear tabs with a slight stay in the end, so you can sort of put them flatter to your face if you wanted. Now, as you can see, I am a glasses wearer, and my glasses don't bother me at all when I wear her. Some of the wigs do. I find they're a bit like you trying to wrestle with the wig and where your glasses sit, and that could be a bit frustrating. But with her, I find her honestly really comfortable. So if I show you the lace front, as you can see, it's a nice slightly extended temple to temple lace front, and you can see there how the knots are all bleached, and they're literally transparent. They look so good. Now, there is a slight band here of almost like silicone, as you can see. So if you did have absolutely no hair whatsoever, that would really work nicely to keep it completely flush and still on the top of your head. Or if you wanted to put a bit of tape or glue on there, that would work quite nicely as well. Now, she does have a nice monofilament top, which means you can move the part in however you like, or put her up, as you'll see, what I tend to do quite a lot of the time. So if I show you the colour again, give her a brush. So as you can see, I mean, the colour is just to absolute die for. I mean, you can see all these streaks and the tones. The colour is absolutely beautiful. And you can see how silky and shiny it looks. It's really, really beautiful. So as I said, with her, I do tend to wear her a lot of the time as a bit of a top knot. Now I know loads of people have asked me how I do this, and it's so simple, and it's just to basically keep it off my face, because I do work at a desk sat in front of the computer on phones. I don't really want hair in my face all the time, so I do find this a really simple way just to keep it out of my hair, really. So let's give it a bit of a brush. I mean, look at that colour. She is so stunning. So a lot of the time as well, I do sometimes just wear her up in a bit of a quiff. And again, that's super easy to do, as you would with any sort of normal bio hair. Just take a front piece of the hair, and I just use these little clips. I always use these little clips if I put my hair up as well. I don't tend to use bobbles because I just find it looks a bit chunky when you've got a bobble in. So as you can see, with a bit of a quiff, it just looks so natural, and the hairline, it's faultless. It's really, really nice. But in terms of my top knot, again, that's all I use is one little clip. So I'll just take the front piece of the hair, probably drag it back a bit further. And I don't tend to do it particularly neat, because I think if it looks too kind of perfect, it tends to not look like hair. And just literally twizzle the hair round on itself. And like I say, this hair is quite thick, I would say. There is quite a lot of it. And just get it so the back piece touches, and pinch a bit of the bun that you've twisted up and pull it back a little bit. And take your clip and just literally ferret it in to the bit of the bun, and so it's hooked in at the back. So as you can see, it just looks really cute. I love a little top knot. Pull these bits forward. I think she looks dead cute. I always wear her like this, in a little bit of a top knot. So it just keeps that hair out of your way, but actually still looks really, really realistic. So this is Selena from John Renau Smart Lace collection in colour Martini. She's available from the Palooka Salon, so any problems or questions, either ask myself or Francesca, and she'll be more than happy to help. Thanks guys. Any questions, let me know. Bye.